unmute. Can you hear me now? Yes, yes. Sound? Do we have sound now? That is so weird. Yeah, everything's like. "Duh." Okay. Oh, okay. Now I see names. I know that's weird. No sound. Can you hear me now? Let's see. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm gonna wait a little bit because I know there's a little lag. Ah, the tech gods are not with us today. So I'm gonna share the to give Eekem live permission. Let's see here. I shared that in the comments in Facebook. So hopefully you can see that. I can hope everyone can hear me now. Let's see. Okay, Robin says she can hear me on Facebook, and Julie says it's working. That was weird. It just like glitched for a second there, huh? Okay, so as you can see, I shared for all our Facebook participants. If you just give Ecamm permission once and then you just come straight back for us to see your name, then I don't just see Facebook user like this. I'll actually get to see your name. But then I'm gonna peek over on Facebook too, so I don't miss your comments. So I see Aaliyah or and then I see Kim. If I mispronounce your name, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. Let's see. And I think we're getting all the comments now. Yay, exciting! Woohoo! All right. So you know how we've been doing? Oh, please do. If you was it like not no sound in the beginning either? Let me scroll back up a little bit. Beep boop beep boop. Let's see. We shall. We shall. Oh no! Have my ears finally failed me? No, it's a tech glitch. Do not worry. Oh my goodness. So we have Laura's here, Rhonda's here. Can you hear me now, Rhonda? I hope everything's okay. But hi from Charleston. Okay, and Julie's here. Hello. I think everyone can hear me now. Yes. Robin! Hey, Robin! Let's see. Oh, Sharon, no, it was a tech glitch. It was so weird. Yeah, who knows? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But when it does work, we're very happy, right? Okay, loud and clear. Yay! Wendy, Kim, Sonia. It's very rainy. Rewind everything you said. I was just saying, yeah, it's been really warm here in Southern California, and it's felt like summer. And then if you actually take a walk underneath the trees that are started to bloom already because they're confused thinking it's spring, right? Although technically in winter. And there's like bees swarming like crazy. You hear like underneath. So I made sure to walk by those trees fast so I don't get stung by a bee. But yesterday we had one little lurker come inside and and then my husband kind of tried to wrap it in a napkin and release it to the wild so he could get on his good way and do some work making honey. Let's see. So okay, all right. Everyone can hear me. Facebook's okay. Everything's working. All right. So heads up, if you are in the EPP Society Facebook group, Kelly is running a hexagon swap. Let me switch the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. Just so you know, for those that are interested, because she does have a deadline, so you need to sign up by a certain date. Let's close all these. We don't need to see this. Okay. And then, so if you go up to the top in the features section, I made sure to pin her post so it would be easy to find. See, we're up in the top in the group. Just click on the little arrow here on the right. And then you'll see Kelly Turner Grace. That's her name. Can everybody see this okay? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna maybe I should make it a little bigger. You know, it doesn't hurt to make the screen a little bigger, right? Yeah. Yes, I like that too. So if you go into the features section in the group, and if you're for some reason not seeing the features section, usually there's a little arrow here, so you can click on the arrow, boom, and it'll open up all the featured posts. So I went ahead and featured Kelly's post for the hexagon swap. So I'm gonna click on that. And so she has all the steps here for you, and I added a guide to the group so you can see this post in the hexagon flower swap. And she has a Google Doc where you can go and sign up if you want to go ahead and participate. And so Kelly's the one that's got all the experience doing this. So she's running the swap. So if you have any questions, make sure to tag her inside the group so she can help you out, okay? And I think she's answered a lot of questions here in the comments already. So you might want to browse through those and see if they already answered your questions that you have. And if it hasn't been answered, go ahead and ask it in the comments. And then she goes over some of the previous swaps that she's hosted before. Da, da, da. Okay. So yeah, I think she goes over all the questions there. And if you do have questions, please tag Kelly or come to this post and ask questions. And like I said, it's in the featured section in the group. Oops, featured section in the group. Hello. Oh, now you won't let me go back. Here in the features section in the group, and just click on the little arrow here on the right, and you'll see her post. On the right, okay, right there. Okay. Does anybody have questions about the hexagon flower swap here that I can help with and make clear right now? Hello, Tracy from Scotland. Sharon, North Carolina. Zaza, yes. Zaza says, Julie, thank you for the postage offer last week. You have so many beautiful fabrics in your shop. It was difficult not to buy everything. Yes, big old shout out to Julie. She is the owner of the Intrepid Thread Fabric Shop. Oh, and she's about to have a huge storm. Big thank you to Julie for that awesome, gracious offer last week. And if you guys are looking for cute fabrics, like a lot of the ones I like to use in my samples, I definitely recommend to go check out her shop. And I linked it in the post that I shared. Intrepid Thread. And I'll share it here again. And she's got a whole honking, hello, Dilly Flower section for you. Now it's like, now my computer's acting weird. Okay, at least I'm not muted. Show this. Why are you like showing this weird screen? Let me come back to camera. Okay, at least that's working. So yeah, make sure to go check out her shop. She's got a whole Dilly Flower fabric section. What? So you can go and pick your favorites from there, okay? Oh, and Salsa asked a good question. Is it an international swap? I think everyone's welcome. She didn't mention that it was US only. But I would definitely fill out the form and then or ask her if you specifically want to. I don't know if she's organizing by country or if you can swap to whomever you want to. So I would definitely ask that, Sasa, and she'll clarify that in the post. Barbara, you can hear us. Yay! And Julie's making more Disney Dilly flowers. Love it. Deborah, hello. Let's see. Oh, Pip Pip. Here, Pip Pip. Pip Pip. I am Hanne Olsen from Denmark. Hey, hejsan. Välkommen. Let's see here. I never got to visit Denmark when I lived in Sweden, unfortunately. Dang it, missed out. So I got to visit Norway and Finland. That was it. Let's see here. Oh, should I share this? I should share this. Look what Julie said. We're sitting here waiting for a semi full of Tilda. Bahaha. Literally 2,500 pounds on 2 pallets. I don't know if you guys follow Julie on Facebook. Follow her business page, Intrepid Thread. She'll share like posts when she gets her fabric deliveries, and it's crazy the amount of fabric she gets in. So it's always fun to follow along because I'm not doing the work, obviously. So she gets all that fabric, she has to load it into her shop, and then her and her assistants, they cut it all up, and we get to enjoy all the goodies. Oh, everything's coming at once. I'm so sorry. I hope you're not cutting too much and that your shoulder's okay. And let's see. But I hope we all do keep you busy. See that one? Yeah, this is you guys know I always talk about Japanese fabrics a lot. So Atsuko Matsuyama, this is the name. She's a Japanese designer and I love her fabrics. They're so sweet and cute. And if you see any strawberry prints in my samples, usually it's an Atsuko Matsuyama fabric, right? But those are from older collections, but Julie's getting like this whole new bunch in and she has some already in her shop. So yes, please do go check. I shared the link earlier up top. So this week, so I covered the Hexagon Flower Swap. That's what's going on. That one has a deadline, so make sure you check it out if you don't want to miss out. But I'm sure Kelly will hold some other ones later in the year too, if there's a good outcome, right? Lots of people wanting to participate. So this week, I wanted to make sure that we go over the Hexagon Flower Swap. So the Hexagon flowers that we've been working on. I've been making my 1 inch Hexagon flowers and today I thought because we have so many new members that are beginners too, and just jumping into making EPP projects, I'll show you how I start piecing my first row. So if you're eager, you want to get ahead instead of just making flowers for all eternity. I will do that today. So I'm gonna switch to my overhead camera. Let's go. Oops. Let me move my keyboard out of the way. So remember, I mentioned that. Oh, if you do have any questions, please do let me know in the comments too, and I'll make sure to answer those as well. Remember, my sample has white and like I have all the colored hexagons, and then I'll have white hexagons in between. So I got a whole bunch of white prepped, and today I was all prepared. So remember, I'm following this layout, and that's also part of the coloring page is this layout. And if you go to this link right here, you'll get access to the free coloring pages and downloadable templates for 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch hexagon. So you can give it a try before you buy a whole stash of pre-cut papers or have to buy downloadable SVG files, right? So try the free downloads that's included with the Hexagon Flower Quilt Sew Along. Just sign up on this link. See that? Elise.live/hexagon flower. And maybe I should type that in too. Yes, I will not be lazy. I'll type that in. So free coloring page, hexagon flower. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Okay. So this is a really good gateway to getting started with EPP. These are 1/2 inch hexagons. Now I'm going to be making with 1 inch hexagons. So you see there's quite a big size discrepancy going from the 1/2 inch to the 1 inch hexagons, right? But you can definitely make this layout in any size hexagon, which is why this layout does not have a specific size put on it, because you could do it any size hexagon, right? Any odd size is fine too. So whatever you want to play with, that is a-okay. uh oh yeah. Oh, so Julie has electric rotary cutters. Oh, fancy. You should have just said that. Oh yes, I worked so hard cutting all this fabric for you guys, so we appreciate you more. Okay. Oh, maybe I should hello. There we go. Here I'm back. It's a little wider view. There we go. And here you see my crazy stash. I keep on adding just a few every day, and I'm loving it. Even my husband's like, "Oh my god, you made a lot. Do you need more?" I'm like, "Yes, I need more. The more, the merrier." So I'm gonna just follow my coloring page loosely. What did I have here? Something pink, something blue, and orange. Let's pick some. And remember, I shared too, before I sew all the sides, connecting sides, I just leave them where I sewed all the hexagons to connect to the center hexagon. That way, I can just mindlessly come and sew in the connecting sides at any time. And look, Sasa, this one is when I made it. I tried going wild and not trimming the seam allowance, and I just cut this from squares and just basted it. Eek! So I did try. I did try. Like I tell everybody, try it different ways, see which way you like it, right? I tried it this way, just basting with from squares. I'm not a fan. I prefer to have it trimmed down the seam allowance where it looks more neat on the back. Hence, that's the way. If you trim your seam allowance, this is the look you get on the back, which I kind of love. Yeah, yeah, I know. No one's gonna see the back after your whole project's done, but it's just like this personal knowing that it's so neat and pretty on the back too. So yeah, so that's just my preference. So you don't have to do it that way. Whatever works for you. So like we said in the group too, always be nice. We have lots of new beginners. They ask questions and you're like, oh, I've seen that similar question 5 million times. Just scroll on by if you don't have something nice to say. And then, yeah, let's just be nice. Let's just be kind people. So, like I was saying, I'm going to take let's take this one too. I'm going to take a pink one, blue, and something orange ish. So I'm just gonna kind of loosely follow my layout here. So I'll just do these three, say that that's what I'm gonna be working on, and see how, like I said, my sides are not connected here. I've just connected the 6 petal hexagons to the center hexagon. That way I can just sit around and work on it anytime I want to, and I don't have to like use my brain, you know. And see, this one I try too. So I always try different ways, see what I like before I decide. I think that's the only way you can really determine which way works better for you, right? So then since these are loose, I'm just gonna go ahead and start connecting the sides. So I'll just put two right sides together. And right now I'm using this thread. This is Superior Threads bottom line 60 weight, and it's number 624, which is natural white. Okay, and I've also played a lot with this thread too. Uh, Superior Threads, and this one doesn't say what color it is here. Oh, here it does. Then this one is 100 weight thread, so I play with this too, and it's color 7008, which is both of them are 100% polyester, so they're quite strong and very very thin. You can barely see the thread here, right? So everyone has their favorite thread, so there's no right or wrong thread, but I wouldn't do thick hand quilting thread or embroidery thread for this, obviously, because we're kind of trying to have the thread kind of melt away into the background in the stitches between your pieces, right? So this one is 60 weight and this one is 100 weight. Very, very thin, very, very strong. And then I also like to use Orifil 50 weight cotton thread, 100% cotton thread too at times. So it just depends on the mood I'm in. But I got like this big honking spool, so I don't know, it probably lasts me a lifetime. So I'm gonna work on that. So that's what I'm using. It glides through your fabric really nicely too and works great with a size 11 milliner's needle. So I'm gonna go ahead and just connect one of the open sides here. And we just go straight up. And when you're sewing through the top here, if you feel your needle kind of getting stuck, it's because you're going too deep down and you're hitting the cardstock, right? So then you just back the needle out, put it in reverse, and do it again. And then we just keep on stitching. Oh god, I really want to trim the seam allowance, but I shall resist that itch. And we keep on going. And I love to just sit and prep hexagons to put into some project someday. But now I thought, okay, I need 6 of each so I can make them into hexagon flowers. So I came to the top. I just made a knot. See how my thread is still attached? Can you see here? There we go. And I'm just going to keep on going to the next side that needs to be connected. But I do want to make sure I make a knot here too, just in case something happens to unravel somewhere in between the two hexagons. So see, the thread is still connecting right here, and you can come and trim that later. So you just can just keep on sewing with a continuous thread. Uh, let me scroll up. Let's see. Oh, Kim says Tilda is one of my very, very faves. Yes, me too. Oh, Lucy! Hey! Rain, rain, rain here in Northern California. Oh, see, it's like getting gloomy today, so I'm guessing we're getting that storm's moving down my ways. So when Lucy and Julie have a rainstorm during the day when we're live, I know it'll come to me like in the evening or the next day. Let's see. Oh, I bet you get a workout carrying all those bolts of fabric, Julie. Forget the gym. You guys need a workout? Go help Julie. Ah, this giant mug rug? Ah, yes, you can never. I'm like, maybe this could be like a table topper, this little one, and I'll make a quilt with this. Ha ha, Sasa. Ah. See? Yeah, personal growth to try the bulky seam allowance. Yes. Try everything once. Yeah. Oh, Julie said, so cute. Yeah, I love these fabrics. Let's see. Sasa, yeah, I'm gonna tell you like when it's rated, do not look at the back because it's not trimmed. And Barbara says, I was always told that the back should be as neat as the front. Yes, I love a neat back, right? Yeah, but definitely personal preference. Uh, okay, yeah. Lucy says, I trim my seams. However, I don't even consider how neat it looks. So I want to make sure I share the comments so our friends on Facebook can see them too, because not everyone's joining us on YouTube. Oh, and then Pixie Pirate asked, what weight paper do you tend to use? We use 65 to 67 weight paper, and you can look the my favorite is this one. I'll share it. Uh, let's see. And this one's easy to find, especially if you're probably on Amazon. But if you're in the US, it's easy to find in Target, Walmart, most stationery supply stores like paper supply stores like Staples, Office Depot. Are they even still around? I might be like dating myself. I think Office Depot is still around, right? I still see a few Staples. Yeah. But I've definitely seen it in Target and Walmart too. Yeah, you can find them there. But Amazon, you can usually find a good deal on there, and you can just get a whole bunch, a ream or so. Yes. Katrine, hello. Nancy says, at least I find it easier to stitch the petals together after attaching them to the center hexie. Oh, and then removing the center hexagon paper. Yes, you definitely can do that. The fabric folds better without the paper in the centerpiece. Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely, you can remove the center if you want. I just kept mine in so they stay nice and crisp. Uh, uh, yes. So Katrine says there are no silly questions. We just need to do copy paste from our notes. Problem solved. Ding ding. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, in UK it's by GSM. Yes, and which actually makes it better because cardstock the way for some reason it's the weirdest thing. The way they weigh the paper for cardstock, it varies. But if you look on the link that I shared, it tells you the GSM of it too. So you can just follow the GSM. I can just look at it real quick. Uh, where's my own link? Hello. Make. It tells you the GSM. Dang it. Oh, here we go. And of course, I can't click my own link. Hold on. I will tell you what the GSM is. It's yeah, usually more accurate than the poundage cardstock, which is kind of funny. So the GSM on the cardstock that I recommend is it's 176 GSM. Around that area, that ballpark, then you should get, nice thickness of cardstock that's not too thick and not too thin. It's thick enough that it gives you a little resistance, but it's not so thick that it's bulky and hard on your hands when you're trying to bend it. Oh, thanks, Julie. Thank you. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Hello, Facebook user from Cincinnati. Uh, Jennifer says she's treated herself to Coats and Clark paper piecing. Haven't tried yet though. Ooh, please do let us know after you tried it. Uh, yes, 180 GSM should work okay. Yeah. Yeah, that should absolutely be fine. Oh yeah, and Sasa is in Scotland and she says that would be perfect. Awesome. Oh, that's Judy from Ontario. Hello! So glad you could join us. So let me continue sewing my sides here. Just gonna keep on going up. And Sasa, how's your little house hippo doing after her Pringles event? So I knotted my thread at the last stitch here up top. Oh, it's so thin you can barely see it. So it's still connected. So I'm just gonna go to the next side that I want to connect, put them right sides together and just keep on stitching. But I will make sure to put a double stitch and a knot in the first stitch here in the corner. Just twist that around the needle and then keep on stitching. And now I'm kind of craving Pringles. Crunch, crunch. Let's see. Let's keep on going. I think I have enough thread. And I prefer single thread, but definitely experiment with double thread. See if you like it. The 100 weight thread, I'll try double once in a while, but I do mostly tend to stick to single thread. Even the 60 weight. I found that it is strong enough because it's polyester, right? Let's see here. And we got a lot of, members that are knowledgeable and helpful in the comments too. So if you have questions, you'll see that they'll help you out and answer them too, which is awesome. So I don't go cross-eyed trying to read the comments and stitch at the same time. And when I come to the corner, I just make a double stitch and twist my thread on the needle to get a knot so that it's secure. I'm just gonna, oh, do I have enough? I think I might be pushing it. Might as well cut a new one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bury this one in the seam allowance. Then chop that off. Get a new piece of thread. I tend to cut my threads on the longer side. But yeah, what is it they recommend from your tip of the finger to your elbow? But whatever you prefer, there's no like hard set rules. But the thing is that the longer the thread, you're gonna end up stitching like this, right? So it's an exercise in itself. But if you're shorter, it's a shorter movement, right? So those are your pros and cons. But again, experiment. Not that. So I just want to make sure I show how to sew the sides in the order I like to do it. If you prefer to do each of the connecting sides as you're sewing the petal hexagons to the center hexagon, that's fine too. But I found this process works for me. So now this one's all done, right? And the blue one's done. So we can work with those two. Let's go ahead and bury that in the seam allowance here. There we go. Just gonna knot the end like that. And so if I look here, I have the pink one and I have the blue one, right? But they are not gonna get connected like that. We need so all mine are gonna be white, a white connecting hexagon in between. You see that? Yes. And then if you look carefully, it's actually a flower here, right? A white hexagon flower. So I could, if I want to, for the next row, let me color those in. Where's my highlighter? I had it here. So except for the top row where you see the half hexagons being cut up. So these are like, if I color them in, these are white hexagon flowers. I'm just gonna color them in here with the highlighter so they show up on the video better. Like that. See? And then you would have the connecting hexagons in between here, right? Between your, imagine the neon ones are white hexagon flowers with a black center. But so I want for my colored flowers, I can start connecting them in rows like this, just so I know that this is the way I want it and I don't want it to lose its spot. So I'm going to take that, put the right sides together. So that's how the way I put this whole little background sample together in this order. And we'll just sew this. And if you're completely new to EPP, I would suggest start with like a table runner or something smaller so that you can actually finish your project and you don't feel overwhelmed trying to finish, trying to work in a big quilt that's going to take you, a year or 2 years. Try a table runner, see how you like it. See, that's connected. I'm just going to keep my thread attached. Take my blue one and attach it here. So for these, they're all both scattered prints, so there's no up and down, so it doesn't matter which ones I connect together. So we'll just go to the next. Let me make sure I knot this one. Da-da. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. And I'll just keep on stitching up to the side here. And depending on how long you want your rows to be, you might want to decide on the number of hexagon flowers that you want to connect together. And then I have that done, like so. Ta-da! And now I know these will go right here. There's the pink and the blue. And then I'm going to make white hexagon flowers like this that I can connect up top here and on the bottom. Let me color these. Ooh, sloppy, sloppy. I'm trying to do this quick. Like so. And all the X's are the connecting white hexagons in between, right? Let me color that in so we can see that. Any questions? Let's see. Let me scroll up a little bit. Let me. I'm just scrolling up to see the comments. Let's see. Okay. Zaza's house hippo is not liking the windy weather we're having. They don't mind fireworks, sirens, thunderstorms. Oh, but they hate the wind. Oh, interesting. I would, if I lived closer to you, Zaza, I would totally babysit your little doggies. Well, not so little doggies, and we would enjoy Pringles together. Wait, are they not allowed to have Pringles? Not sure. But then if you're an auntie, you can spoil your little pups and whatnot that you're babysitting, right? uh, let's see. Yes, EPP is so addicting. Yeah. Uh-oh. So Pixie Pirate says, Mom gave me a jelly roll of fabric and I'm just going crazy with it. LOL. Yes, I think that's how the addiction always starts. You start with something small and then all this pretty fabric just makes you go goo goo gaga over it, right? And then it's just like a down the rabbit hole you go and there's no way out. But we welcome you to the wonderful world of EPP. Let's see. Oh yeah, Zelda says EPP should come with a warning. It's so addictive. Yes, it is. Yes, yeah, and then you end up with something beautiful from your addiction. Yeah, it's a healthy addiction, I think. Yes. Uh, right? Yeah. So the longer the thread, each time you go over each stitch, it's running over the paper, right? So it weakens it and starts to fray. So that's why we don't want to cut it too long. Uh, Oh, Pixie Pirate, if you have thread that keeps on curling after you thread your needle, I'm just gonna chop this. Just let your thread relax. So if it's wound up, I can't even talk today. If it's twisting, then just let it relax after. Can you see it here on the camera? There we go. Just let it relax on its own, and you should see less twisting. Yeah, just let it kind of like fall into its own way. Because thread has a mind of its own. I would try that, yeah. Let's see. Oh, Julie's so nice. She says, doesn't seem to matter what fabric you use, it's always beautiful. Yes, when we have like all these awesome fabric shops like yours to like feed our addiction, it helps. Right, Sonia? Yes, that's exactly it. It's best money. That's the best therapy money can't buy. Yeah, or money can buy. Yeah, yes, it's craft as therapy, right? Yeah. Even if you're happy, you're sad, you're excited, or you just need to pass the time, it's always good time for EPP. Ah, Julie, good luck with your semi trucks of fabric. We can't wait for you to share all the goodies you're getting in. Let's see. Thank you for joining us. Oh, so Nancy's been knitting a few circular shawls that I started about a decade ago. I'm glad you're finishing those up, Nancy. We'll get back to EPP soon. Yes, and we will be right here when you're ready to come back to EPP. Let's see. Yes, those thread manufacturing videos, they're pretty amazing. Let's see. Oh, and Sharon says, my first project was a kit for a set of coasters that turned into a hexagon shaped quilt. Oh, I love that. Loved it. Love it. Love it. And here we go. Where do you get the graph tablet? The graph paper? This one? The coloring paper? I shared the link earlier, but you can go to this link here. You see that up top, and I'll share that in the comments on Facebook. You're from Facebook. Oh, that's why you probably didn't share when I shared it earlier. Oh, Rose, that's Rose. I'm gonna reply to you here. You can get the coloring paper, and the hexagon templates that you can download. Hexagon flower. To look at my own notes. Here we go. I'm gonna share that link in Facebook so you have it too. Okay. Right. I think I'm all caught up. So how's everybody feeling? Okay? Any questions that I missed? I think I've been doing good. We're on time too. Woohoo! So you can keep on attaching your rows this way, right? And keep on attaching one connecting hexagon to your next flower. I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing my sides together on this one so I can attach it next. Super fun. And I'll also be making my white hexagon flowers, the ones that will go in between the colored ones. I just colored these with neon highlighter so you can see where they are. But the coloring page has outlines for the flowers, as you can see, so you can color them in easily in the way the layout is. So I am waiting for some more white fabric from my favorite place to buy this white fabric, or any AGF solid, Art Gallery Fabric solids, pure solids. It's from Red Thread Studio. So my friend Jen, she's in Florida and she has a shop, and she actually has the solid of the month AGF bundles, so you can start building up your solid stash if you want it that way too. But I am waiting for my big order, Jen, of white fabric so I can start making basting more white hexagons to start making my white hexagon flowers that will go in between the colored ones. So I ran out, so this is all I have. Eek. So, but I know they get out orders really fast. So if you're in a rush, that's even better. Go to a smaller shop. They usually get your orders out faster than those big box stores, right? Plus, her and her assistant, they're awesome. They're super nice. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I don't think we did. And today's the last day of January, right? So we got 21 days until the Dilly Flower Hexagon sew along, the second annual version starts. So we got 3 weeks officially. If you need to get fabrics, make sure you go to Julie at the Intrepid Thread if you want similar ones to the ones I'm using. Oh, I forgot. Remember last week I showed you 2-inch and the other sizes? Did something crazy. I was like, why not try some more sizes? Ta-da! So we got the so I play with these. Probably won't be listing all of these in the shop, but if you are looking for a particular size, do let me know. And I'm working on the PDF for the multiple sizes too. So you got the 2-inch, 1 3/4, 1.5, 1 1/4, 1 inch, 7/8, 3/4, 5/8, uh, 1/2 inch, and 3/8 of an inch. So these are the size differences. You can see how they variate and how they stack up. And that way you can kind of tell how big they are, how small they are. I think for stacking purposes, if you want to do a project like a cushion cover or whatnot, it would look really cute going this way. These 5 sizes stacked. Or you could even do stacking these 5 smaller ones just by themselves, or adding the 1 inch behind to stack. So lots of different ways that you could play with this, with stacking different sizes for any type of fun project. So this is the craziness I've been up to. And this is the Be Mine Strawberry Prints. But this is not by Atsuko, but it's from Cosmo, and these are from Julie's shop that I got. That I bought a whole bunch of, so I would have enough for the sew along that we're starting in February 21st. It's the official kickoff date. So I'm just showing you samples of sizes so you can kind of decide, oh, do I want a bigger size or do I just want to stick this with this one? So these are the 1-inch Dilly flowers, and these are all the other sizes here. So yeah, so I kind of went a little crazy over the weekend. See, this is what happens when you leave me alone with Dilly flowers. They start to grow into more sizes. Oh, yes, jewel sizes are super fun too. Nancy says cool beans. All right. Uh Oh, and Laura picked up 100% cotton white sheets in a charity shop. I'm now using it for my EPP and other quilting blogs. Oh, that is awesome. I love that. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I really love Art Gallery Fabric Solids, because it's cotton poplin. so the thread count is a little higher than regular quilting cottons that we're used to, and it's much smoother, and it's like a in between Tana lawn and quilting cotton, I think. So I use AGF solids with all my Liberty Lawn fabrics too. Uh, beep beep. Yeah. I'm like beep beep. I keep on saying just the cutest like screen name. So I'm happy that you sell the Dilly flowers as PDFs. Makes it easy to buy them outside of the USA too. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Love it, love it. Oh, Zaza, my order from Julie has been cut and is on its way. Happy days, so happy days. Uh, and Jennifer says, I do solidly swear not to spend over my allotted fabric budget, but it is Valentine's. Oh, struggles. Budget? What? Is that a word? Is that a word we know here? Yes, pedal power. Woohoo! Um, uh, 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 uh. Oh, and Laura's busy cutting out the cardstock prep. Awesome. Uh, oh, yes, 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 Zaza. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it helps people see that people are watching, and yeah, it always helps if you give a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe too, so then you get notifications for the next live sessions that we are doing. Thank you, thank you. Mega bundle. Oh my god. You know what? If you do know I do have the Etsy shop, and then I have my own Shopify store. The Shopify is all just digital downloads, just to keep my like brain from going crazy, not having to do shipping from two sites. So that's actually definitely an idea I might play with. That's a good idea. I could definitely do that on the Shopify side. It would not be quite that easy on the Etsy side. Yeah, but Shopify. But if you are a subscribed newsletter subscriber, you'll be the first to find out what's going on with my Shopify store too. And you remember, it's been a year since I started whining about, oh my god, I need to set up a Shopify store. It's giving me a headache. And that was my what, fourth, fourth, 4 millionth attempt, and then now it's finally up, and then it's just for me, I've noticed working on Etsy and then working on Shopify, for those of you that have shops or want to set up shops, it's basically just how you just have to like split your brain kind of, because the way one platform is set up is not the way a second platform is set up. And then I think I get frustrated personally when I want the second platform to work the way the first platform is. But they all have their own different layouts and how things work, right? So it's just kind of like erasing that mindset, like, oh, it's going to be a certain way, and then just jumping in as a newbie and just clicking around and messing up a little bit and playing around with it. And now I'm like, Shopify and we're friends now. We get along. There's still more to learn, but I'm comfortable where I can start posting and playing around, where you guys can start putting bundles together yourselves. And that's something I've been wanting to learn, and now it's kind of giving me a little push in the butt to get it done. So I try to learn and implement. Same with EPP. Learn something, try something different, and then see if you like it or not. Anything in life, really, right? You learn and implement. If you don't implement, you just that all that learning is just gonna fade away, right? So always implement or try something that you've learned, like it, hate it, then yeah, you move on from there. You get to make a decision. So yes, implement. That should be the word for the year, right? Let's implement. Implement. Yeah, that was my whole spiel about my Shopify adventures. Um, let's see. As Sasa said, I was not going to buy any fabric in 2024 until I'd used some of my stash, and I failed miserably before January's even finished. Sasa takes the prize. I love it. Let's see. And Robin says, oops. Robin said, I use my Cricut Maker to cut my cardstock, but I haven't tried to cut it fabric. I haven't tried it to cut fabric yet. Yes, you're saving so much time already just cutting your cardstock on there. Fabric, personally, I would just cut it by hand with scissors or rotary cutter, but I'm sure we have some members that might have experience inside the group, the EPP Society Facebook group, or on here today, that have cut fabric with their Cricut. But yeah, I'm such a weirdo. I don't like wasting the fabric that won't cut exactly the way I want to on a cutting machine. So I rather much rather cut with super duper sharp scissors like these. I tried these, bought them, and then kind of fell in love with them. Nice and sharp. But I do like the Fiskars spring loaded scissors too when my hands are hurting. The tendons, I've used it too much, and then it's very easy cutting with those too. Let's see. Uh, And Nancy says, I'm trying not to buy much fabric or yarn, but my stash is so big I can't even catch up. Yeah, it's you're building a, museum. Oh, yes. And Kathy says, I love having my own shop instead of being on Etsy. Etsy was so much more work, and that was years ago now. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 absolutely. Oh, Sonia's been so good. You kept your promise and bought any fabric, but it is very tempting. So true. Uh, Ooh, Patricia ordered some beautiful fabrics from Julie at the Intrepid Thread, and they have already arrived. Ooh, exciting! Can't wait to see what you got. Exciting. Um. Oh, and just got her fabric now. Ah, and you can start cutting into it. Exciting! I was so excited. Oh, the remnants at Joann's. Oh, yes. Joann's is like a big box fabric store here in the US, Zaza. And they'll have the remnants, like the end of the bolt pieces that they'll put on sale and sell at like a big discount. And those suckers can suck you in and make you buy things that, oh, maybe someday. And then I still have stuff sitting around too. Yes, right? Yeah, I prefer to cut my fabric by hand rather than with Cricut. Those scissors are brilliant. Yeah. And Laura says, I love the look of those scissors. What make are they? They are Karen K. Buckley. That's kind of hard to say. See. Let me type that in here and I'll share. Karen K. Buckley scissors. There we go. That's what they're called. Karen K. Buckley scissors. I'm sharing here so our Facebook friends can see it too. Uh, yeah, I told myself no more yarn till I finish some projects this year. Then I go and pick up a whole new craft. So sort of keeping my 2024 rule. It's not yarn I'm buying. Yes, it's not yarn. Fabric is a whole different category. So you're good. Oh my god. Right? Yeah, Nancy. It's yeah, maybe someday fabric that we just keep on collecting. We should have this show off like showdown, or what is it called, where you show all the stash like it's for someday, but you don't really have a purpose for it yet. Yes, and Sonia says best scissors money can buy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, these scissors have been really good. I was a little skeptical at first, but they're very sharp. But one big warning, they're super duper sharp here on the tip. See how sharp it is? Do not drop this on your foot. It hurts. How do I know? Because I did. Oh, this this super duper sharp tip, it just like boom cuts into your flesh. So yeah, you want to make sure that you don't drop it on your feet. Let's see. Let's see if they have a deal on it. That would be fun if they did. Sometimes they got like really good specials on these, but not always. Uh Oh, so let's see. Like the little one, they had a super duper deal, and I shared that when they had it on like this incredible sale. Let's see here. Uh, Here we go. So you can go and check it out. This is the exact one I bought. Here we go. Those are the purple ones. The green ones are not on sale. This one's not on sale right now either. once in a while they'll have these crazy deals, and I try to share them when they do, so everyone can take advantage and save money for fabric. So, oh, so Facebook user asked, does anyone have a preference of the kind of paper and brand for copying a pattern to your home computer? Um, does anyone have a preference of the kind of paper and brand for copying a pattern? I'm not sure I understand. Do you mind giving me a little more detail? Uh uh if anyone else has an idea of what's the Facebook user, do you mean scanning your pattern? Let me know. Let me know. I want to try to help you, but I don't think I'm understanding the question. Laura says, some years ago, I had a very sharp embroidery scissors that I dropped on my leg and stabbed myself. Ouch! I almost fainted and still have the scar today. Yeah, these suckers are sharp, right? Yeah, they're very, very sharp. Because I was used to my Fiskars ones, and they have a round tip, so even if you drop them on your foot, I mean, it hurts, but it doesn't stab you. But these are like super duper sharp, and yes, they do have the serrated edges, like Wendy says. So yeah, you definitely don't want to drop them anywhere. Oh, Nancy has several Tula pink scissors. Oh, okay. So using my home printer for making more paper piecing, using the copier. Cardstock. You definitely want cardstock. And I shared the link to earlier here in the Facebook group. The cardstock that I like to use and I recommend to all my students and friends and use myself too. This is the cardstock I like. And so if you don't like this particular brand, you can just look for the similar paper weight, but look for the GSM number, not the American pound number, because it's more accurate. But you can find this uh, paper in Walmart, Target, Staples. Which country are you in? Even on international Amazon. I'm saying international, meaning non-US. You can still find it. Uh, and Robin says, I use regular printer paper, but I use newsprint paper for foundation paper piecing. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes, you definitely want. I copy paper is a little too thin for EPP, in my opinion, because you don't really get that resistance from the paper, so you feel it when you're pasting the edges over the paper, right? For foundation paper piecing, new stock cardstock is too thick for foundation paper piecing, which is different from English paper piecing, so it's totally fine. I just shared a link in the Facebook thread. It's the Nina brand. Uh, who is this Facebook? Why am I not seeing your comment? Oh, Doi. I replied to one comment. Oh my god. Please. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, there you are. Laura. Now I see your name. Here's the link. I shared it on the just to a single comment. Doing. Sorry about that. There you go. It's a Nina brand cardstock. It's nice and white and crisp. Uh, yes. Uh, okay. So Laura, that was you. So I just replied to your comment. Uh, it's in. Oh, Zaza says there definitely are. I love mine and not ridiculously expensive either. Yeah. So there's another size in between that's blue handle. You don't want the all-purpose. You want the precision cut. So which is the link that I shared here. So they got different like product lines, right? And these ones both have serrated edges. And then in between size, it's a blue handle one. Oh no, regular printer paper is gonna be a little too thin for EPP. Foundation paper piecing, totally fine. That's what I like to use for foundation paper piecing. But for EPP, yeah, cardstock definitely. Uh Oh, so also you have the blue ones too? Yeah, I only got these two. I thought I liked the fact that my whole hand fits in here. So it's not just, you know how some scissors only have like a little hole for your thumb and then you can fit two fingers in the bottom hole and then that's all you get to use. But I like these because I can fit my whole, all four fingers and like my whole thumb. And then, so I get more cutting power. Yes. So I like the big holes for gripping. Oh, here's a good example. These are just my peeper scissors. See how it just has the little thumb and you can't really fit all, it's a little too snug. So then you end up like sticking one finger out, like the pinky does something weird. Whereas this one is nice and roomy and you just stuff your whole hand in there and cut really good. And these I just use for trimming thread, so you don't need to stuff all your fingers in here. So it's nice. But I haven't tried the blue ones. Let's see. Right, I think we got all the questions here. Woohoo! So don't forget to sign up for the Hexagon swap if you're interested. It's in the featured section in the EPP Society Facebook group. And I cannot wait to see you start sharing your connected hexagon flowers if you're at that stage already. If not, totally fine. Just keep on sharing your finished hexagon flowers because we kind of want to see and ooh and ah over your fabric choices. And so that I'm not the only one that looks like a crazy lady with this big stash of hexagon flowers. Come join my craziness and don't make me look weird all by myself, all right? And I will see you all next week. Same time, same place, and I'll see you inside the Facebook group too. And if you have questions, you can, if you're watching the replay, do put them under the comments here on the video on YouTube or in the Facebook group if you prefer. And if you're not in the Facebook group yet and you would like to join us, the link is underneath the video somewhere to join the Facebook group. And it's a free group, and you're welcome to join us anytime. And I will. Oh, did I miss any comments? Let me scroll down. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I will see you all next week.